Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell, born December 18, 2001, is an American singer and songwriter. She first gained attention in 2015 when she uploaded the song Ocean Eyes to SoundCloud, which was subsequently released by the Interscope Records subsidiary Darkroom. The song was written and produced by her brother Phineas O'Connell, with whom she collaborates on music and live shows. Her debut EP, Don't Smile at Me, 2017, became a sleeper hit, reaching the top 15 in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Eilish's debut studio album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? 2019, debuted atop the US Billboard 200, reached #1 in the UK, and became one of the best-selling albums of 2019. The album's fifth single, Bad Guy, became her first #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2020, she performed the theme song No Time to Die for the James Bond film of the same name, which became her first #1 single in the UK. Her later singles Everything I Wanted, My Future, and Therefore I Am peaked within the top 10 in the US and UK. Billie Eilish was born in Los Angeles, California, on December 18, 2001. She is the daughter of teacher, actress, and screenwriter Maggie Baird, and construction worker Patrick O'Connell, who worked part-time as an actor, appearing in films like Iron Man, 2008. Both her parents are amateur musicians. She is of Irish and Scottish descent. The singer's middle name, Eilish, was originally meant to be her first name, while Pirate, proposed by her brother Phineas, for years her senior, was to be her middle name. She was conceived via in vitro fertilization. While she was homeschooled, her mother taught her and Phineas the basics of songwriting. O'Connell and her brother had worked together on some music, while he had been writing and producing his own songs and performing with his band. O'Connell said her brother and her mother inspired her to get into music. Their parents encouraged the siblings to express themselves and explore whatever they wanted, including art, dancing, and acting. O'Connell wrote her first real song at age 11 for her mother's songwriting class. O'Connell had gone on some acting auditions, which she disliked. However, she enjoyed recording background dialogue for crowd scenes and worked on the films Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Ramona and Beezus, and the X-Men series. She performed at talent shows and joined the Los Angeles Children's Chorus at age 8. In 2015, 13-year-old Eilish began working on songs with her brother, Phineas O'Connell, who had been writing and producing for several years and had his own band. The first songs they recorded together were called She's Broken and Fingers Crossed. The first songs that we worked on, we didn't write together. He wrote this song called She's Broken and I wrote one called Fingers Crossed, and we recorded them and put them out on SoundCloud, just for fun, she recalls. On November 18, 2015, Eilish released the song Ocean Eyes. The track was written, mixed, and produced by Phineas, who had written and produced it originally for his band The Slightlies, before realizing it would be a better fit for Eilish's vocals. He gave it to Eilish when her dance teacher at the Revolution Dance Center, Fred Diaz, asked them to write a song for choreography. The siblings uploaded the song to SoundCloud, where Diaz could access and download it. The song received several 100,000 listens in 2 weeks, and Phineas's manager, Danny Ruckeson, reached out to him to discuss Eilish's potential. On June 23, 2016, Eilish and Phineas released 6 Feet Under through SoundCloud as her second single. A homemade music video for the song was released on June 30, 2016. It was directed by Eilish and edited by her mother, Maggie Baird. In August 2016, Justin Lubliner, who had noticed Eilish's talent back in 2015 when he first heard Ocean Eyes, signed her to Darkroom and Interscope Records. He developed her rollout as an artist, taking inspiration from the model of hip-hop artists such as Travis Scott and Chance the Rapper, not relying on one big single and focusing on creating a persona and distinct aesthetic. Darkroom and Interscope Records re-released 6 Feet Under and Ocean Eyes as singles for digital download and streaming on November 17 and 18, 2016, respectively. On November 22, 2016, a dance performance music video for Ocean Eyes was uploaded to Eilish's YouTube channel. On January 14, 2017, Eilish released an EP with 4 remixes by Astronomy, Black Bear, Goldhouse, and Cautious Clay 4 Ocean Eyes, and released another EP for 6 Feet Under featuring remixes by Blue Jay, Gadot, Jerry Folk, and Air Atlantica. Following the success of the Ocean Eyes remixes, Eilish released Bellyache on February 24, 2017. A music video for the song was released on March 22, 2017, and was directed by Miles and AJ. Eilish later released Bored on March 30, 2017, as part of the soundtrack to the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. A music video for Bored was later released on June 26, 2017. In March of the same year, Apple Music showcased Eilish at the South by Southwest Music Festival. On June 30, 2017, Eilish released Watch. Eilish later released another single, Copycat, which was released on July 14, 2017, and announced the release of her debut EP, Don't Smile at Me. Eilish later released I Don't Wanna Be You Anymore and My Boy. On August 11, 2017, Eilish released Don't Smile at Me. The EP was a sleeper hit, reaching number 14 on the US Billboard 200. Eilish embarked on the Don't Smile at Me tour throughout October 2017 in support of her EP. Eilish released Bitches Broken Hearts through SoundCloud on November 10, 2017. Eilish's team worked with Spotify, which promoted her on its most popular playlist, Today's Top Hits. The Baffler described Eilish's sound as fitting into the stream-bait genre consisting of largely mid-tempo, melancholy pop influenced by Lana Del Rey, whose singing style, bleakness, and the hip-hop influenced production shaped the aesthetic. Eilish's commercial success expanded with her Spotify promotion. In September 2017, Apple Music named Eilish their Up Next artist, which followed with a short documentary, a live session EP, and an interview with Zane Lowe on Apple Music's radio station Beats One. That month, the live EP titled Up Next Session, Billie Eilish was released. On December 15, 2017, Eilish released her collaboration with American rapper Vince Staples titled And Burn, which is a remix of Eilish's previously released single Watch. It was later included on the expanded edition of Don't Smile at Me. In February 2018, Eilish embarked on her second headlining concert tour, the Where's My Mind Tour, which concluded in April 2018. Bitches Broken Hearts was re-released worldwide on March 30, 2018. For Record Store Day 2018, Eilish released Party Favor on a pink 7-inch vinyl, along with a cover of Hotline Bling, written by Canadian rapper Drake as the B-side. Eilish collaborated with American singer Khalid for the single Lovely, which was released on April 19, 2018, and added to the soundtrack for the second season of 13 Reasons Why. She later released You Should See Me in a Crown in July 2018. In July of the same year, Eilish performed at the Emo Pop Festival. On the day of release for her single When the Party's Over, Eilish was featured in Vanity Fair's 73 Questions rapid-fire questionnaire video series by Joe Sabia, who revisited a previous interview from October 2017. The resulting video was a side-by-side time capsule of both interviews showing her growth in popularity over 1 year. She signed a talent contract with Next Management for fashion and beauty endorsements in October 2018. She was placed on the 2018 Forbes 30 Under 30 list in November of that year, and released the single Come Out and Play in November 2018, which was written for a holiday-themed Apple commercial. In early January 2019, Don't Smile at Me reached 1 billion streams on Spotify, making her the youngest artist to top 1 billion streams on a project. That month, Eilish released Bury a Friend as the third single from her debut album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, along with When I Was Older, a single inspired by the 2018 film Roma, which appeared on the compilation album Music Inspired by the Film Roma. On November 13, 2019, she released her next single, Everything I Wanted. On November 20, 2019, Eilish was nominated for 6 Grammy Awards including Record of the Year and Song of the Year for Bad Guy as well as Album of the Year and Best New Artist. At age 17, she became the youngest artist to be nominated in all 4 general field categories. In the same month, Eilish was crowned 2019's Billboard Woman of the Year. On January 14, 2020, Eilish was announced as performer of the title track for the 25th installment in the James Bond film franchise, No Time to Die, written and produced with her brother. With this announcement, Eilish became the youngest artist to write and perform a James Bond theme song. Shortly after, it became the second Bond theme song to top the British official charts, and the first Bond theme performed by a female artist to do so. It was also Eilish's first #1 single in the UK. At the 62nd Grammy Awards, she became the youngest person and first woman to win the 4 main Grammy categories: Best New Artist, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year in the same year. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Eilish and her brother performed for both iHeartMedia's Living Room Concert for America and Global Citizens Together at Home concert series, singing a cover of Bobby Hebb's Sunny for the latter. Both virtual concerts were an effort to raise awareness and funds towards fighting the disease. On April 10, 2020, Ilo Milo was sent to Italian contemporary hit radio stations by Universal Music Group as When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go as 7th and final single. On July 30, 2020, Eilish released My Future, her first original release since No Time to Die, along with an animated video. In 2020, she became the youngest person to feature on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list, with earnings of $53 million. In October 2020, Eilish announced a live-stream concert titled Where Do We Go? The live stream set to air from Los Angeles on October 24 of that same year, with proceeds from the show's merchandise raising funds to support event crew members affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Eilish was also the winner of 3 Billboard Music Awards on October 24, 2020: Billboard Music Award for Top Female Artist, Billboard Music Award for Top Billboard 200 Album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, and Billboard Music Award for Top New Artist out of the 12 that she was nominated for. In that same month, she also announced a new single, entitled Therefore I Am, which was released along with its music video on November 12, 2020. On October 18, 2020, Eilish was interviewed by Vanity Fair and claimed to be working on 16 new songs and loving them all, revealing some sort of upcoming musical project, most likely for release in 2021, which could serve as her second studio album. Eilish performed Therefore I Am and My Future at the Jingle Ball in December 2020. Eilish's brother, Phineas, collaborates on songwriting and making music. Her brother writes for Eilish's albums, produces her music, and also performs in live shows. Eilish and Phineas like to completely make up things and become characters and have songs that are really fictional. Eilish said a number of the songs also derive from her and Phineas' experiences. They try to write really interesting and conversational lyrics. We try to say stuff that doesn't have to be that deep, but you say something way deeper in a certain way that makes sense, but you haven't really thought about. Phineas has stated when he writes songs for his sister, he aims to write songs that I think she'll relate to and enjoy singing and empathize with the lyrics, and make her own. When he writes with Eilish, he tries to help her tell whatever story she's trying to tell, bounce ideas off of her, listen to her ideas, and use a language that fits her voice telling the story. Eilish had wanted to direct her own music videos since age 14, but was initially not given the opportunity due to lack of experience. In 2019, she made her directorial debut with the video for her song Zanny. Eilish also took dance classes until 2016, when a growth plate injury put an end to her dancing career and she turned her focus toward recording music. Eilish grew up listening to the Beatles, Justin Bieber, Green Day, Arctic Monkeys, Linkin Park, and Lana Del Rey. Hip-hop is her favorite genre and biggest inspiration. Eilish has cited Tyler, the Creator, Childish Gambino, and Avril Lavigne as major musical and style influences for her, and other influences include Earl Sweatshirt, Amy Winehouse, the Spice Girls, Lorde, Marina, and the Diamonds, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, and Lana Del Rey.